Hello everyone, welcome to Program Information session for BInfTech, Bachelor of Information Technology. We will be presenting some brief information today, and you will be getting more information when you attend orientation later on. So we start off by acknowledging the country, the traditional owners and their custodianship of the lands on which we meet. We pay respect to their ancestors and their descendants who continue cultural and spiritual connections to country. We recognize their valuable contribution to Australian and global society. So before we jump into the program details, some information about the faculty. So you guys have enrolled in Bachelor of Information Technology, which is part of Faculty of Engineering, Architecture and Information Technology. There are a couple of schools in the faculty: School of Chemical Engineering, Civil, Mech and Mining, and Architecture. And the school we're in is the School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science, the one in the middle. We offer different programs, and BInfTech is obviously one of them. We are one of the largest schools in the faculty with a lot of students. Before I talk about the actual program, students do a lot of exciting stuff. This is an example of student work that you can see on the slides. The project is about self-mental awareness through biofeedback. So the students created designed a wearable watch that was paired with the mobile applications for people with mental health challenges, and they basically collected the biofeedback sensor, collected things like movement, sweat levels, steps, heart rate, etc. This project won a Best User Experience Design. Students worked on it as part of their Design Computing Studio 3. It was a group project. So you guys will be doing some exciting stuff. If you're interested to know more about the project, there'll be a link in the description. Feel free to click on it. The project is called Sprout. Okay, so some information about the program. Basically, there are three pillars of IT, and they are code, people, and data. So we'll be offering three majors in this program. One is software design. That's basically focusing on the code aspect. User experience design, which will be focusing on people, so on the users and how we understand and design for people and how people are impacted as a result of the technology. And the other one is software information systems, which focuses on the data aspect, so how we manage data. Your program, you will be looking at studying 3 years of full-time study. As you can see in the slide, so there will be 16 units, equivalent of 8 courses or subjects. Each is worth 2 units. So the first 8 courses are core compulsory courses. Everyone will have to do them. And then you'll be looking at 16 units elective, so that's information technology electives, and also you'll be doing 16 units of general electives, so any courses at UQ you can take. So if you want to do a major or a major and minor, obviously the electives would be different, and we'll talk a little bit about that in the next slide, but there'll be a link in the description. So if you click on the link, you can find out more about the program rules, and there'll be more information there. So there's a range of options when you're deciding what courses to choose. You can generalize and study Bachelor of Information Technology with no major. You can also choose a major, a single major in software design, user experience design, or software information system. And as you can see, the courses that you will choose in the electives will be different depending on which major you do. And it's better to think about this early on and have a study plan approved, because the courses you will be taking in your second year, they'll be like gateway courses. You need them for each major in your semester 1 of your second year. So the sooner you make up your mind, the better. And there will obviously be support as well if you need help. We'll talk about that a little bit later. The other option is you can obviously, the complexity can increase if you decide to do a major and a minor. So as you can see on this slide, there's the option of going with no major, or having a minor only, for example, computer systems, or have a major and minor, for example, user experience design major plus computer systems minor, or you can do a major and major. So again, depending on what decision you make, the electives would be different for each pathway. And for each recommended study plan, you can have a look at the link in the description and click on it below. You can pause the video and have a look at that. And obviously there will be academic advisors that can help you as well. So what do you do in your first year? All students in BInfTech will do the same set of core courses in the first year. As you can see on the screen, design thinking, introduction to software engineering, introduction to web design, which is basically web design and web programming, and discrete maths, introduction to information system, and design computing studio 1 are the core courses you'll be doing your first year. You'll also be doing 2 electives, so it can be general electives anywhere at UQ or program electives. If you're confused about selecting electives or you need help, again, come to orientation and talk to someone. Be more than happy to help. There is option of doing honors as well. This is optional, this is not compulsory. It's 1 year extension of your information technology studies. You need to have a GPA of 5 or more to be able to get in. So it's a bit competitive, and it's a 1 year extra coursework plus computing research projects that you'll be doing over 2 semesters. And again, there's a link in the description. You can click on it and there's some more information about honors year. And again, it's good to think about this early if you decide to do honors, to tailor your undergrad course selection to maximize opportunities in honors. If you have any areas that you're interested to do research in, or any staff member that you like to work with, you can talk to them early on and find out if they are happy to supervise you for this project. In terms of study plans, it's definitely a good idea to have one. It helps to keep you on track and make sure that you're completing the right courses for the program that you choose. If you choose to do a general one or a major or minor, it helps you to make sure that you are following the prerequisites correctly, and especially important if you're cross-crediting from another institutions, or you're planning to study abroad, or you have credit from previous study. Again, definitely make sure to have one. This screenshot shows another project from the Innovation Showcase. It's called Space Buns, and there'll be a link in the description. Feel free to click on it and have a look at the project. One of the students in the slide is actually tutoring for me as well for the web design, so there's the tutoring opportunities available as well in school if you're interested. That's for more senior students. So it's very important that you have a look at your course profile at the beginning of the semester. Each course will have a course profile. It contains all the information that you need about the structure of the course, the assessments, policies. Very important to study each section. It explains what the assessments are, the due dates, how the final grades are calculated. If you have any questions about that, definitely talk to the course coordinators or your tutors. There are things that might be different at UQ than other institutions. For example, we have pass hurdles. So usually one assessment has a hurdle. You have to pass that regardless of your performance in other assessments. You need to pass this, otherwise you can't pass the course. There's a IVAH, Identity Verified Assessment Hurdle. Again, make sure you look for that in your course profile. That means that you have to prove your identity as well as part of the assessment. So it might be a presentation and that you have to come to the class, show your ID, etc. Again, if you're not sure about any of these, talk to the academic advisors or your course coordinator. So if you need any advice about your study, contact an academic advisor. You can click on the link in the description or scan the QR code to contact an academic advisor, and we are more than happy to help. Welcome to UQ and welcome to Bachelor of Information Technology program. I hope you all have fun and all the very best.